Jeff, I'm gonna help you sell your house today, buddy. You know, you got some hair. What is that? Oh, it's a scrape. I thought it was just a random hair on his picture there. Anyway, I'm gonna help Jeff Underhill sell a house today. It's in a really perfect location. And not only can you grow queen palms and get some fruit that you can actually eat, that's not too special because queen palms will grow just about anywhere. But here's this property. I don't have no idea. All I know about this property is it has a coral tree, some queen palms, and it looks pretty cool. It's got a nice lawn out front, and it has ocean and island views. So I guess that would be the Pacific Ocean. The island, I guess it's maybe the San Clemente. No, it'd be. I'm not really sure. There's a naval base out there that they bomb an island. Maybe that's it. But here's the important part about living here. There's a reason they call it Mango Glen. Okay? And here is Edge Hill Road right here. If you want to buy a house in beautiful Vista, California, this is available right now. And Jeff can thank me. He's probably not going to pay me a commission, but you know, look at all the cool succulents you can grow. Look at the euphorbias growing up on the hill. I'm not sure. Maybe it's that house up there. It very well may be. Anyway, check it out. But I'm actually here not so much for the property shopping, but to pay homage to our predecessors who paved the way. Here's nice paving here. Paved the way for us to do what we do. And what we do, and what you know I like to do, is grow exotic fruit, and especially mangoes. So here's all the oranges you would always expect to be here. These look like, those late navels? It sure looks like a navel. But that's not why we're here. So a person by the name of Paul Thomson lived here back in the 50s and 60s. And he was an avid orchardist and owned 5 acres up here. He moved up here because he realized that 5 miles away, his other property, all of his exotic fruit would freeze to death. But here, as evidenced by what's left over half a century later, the avocados do fine, more than fine. Look at that. Anyway, he had 70 varieties of mangoes. Did I say avocado? 70 varieties of mangoes growing here. And I mean, look at this. Right now it's July. These things are going to be coming out. And I'm probably going to get kicked out of here at some point. But look at this one over here. So there's a totally different variety over here. This one is kind of red. They're bigger. No idea what's variety is what. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? Mangoes, mangoes, mangoes everywhere. So pretty. And then we have a whole bunch of trees. Look at this tree over here has a really interesting leaf. Very different than the other ones. This one has a long, narrow leaf. And then this one has a profusion of fruit, whereas this one does not. But look at the foliage on that. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous right there. I should get a picture just of that. But anyway, Paul was an avid orchardist. He grew longans, he grew cherimoyas, and you've got all kinds of exotic fruit lining this road. And I suppose these are all different types of mangoes. And what else can I say? His 5-acre orchard used to be here in his house, but now it's a private street. It's extremely beautiful, but these, I believe, are his original trees, which is just remarkable. And I just had to come up and see what this was all about. He actually named one. His favorite one was called Thomson. He named that after himself. And apparently that one is still grown today in California. And it was a Manila seedling that came up, and he had a brand new variety. But yeah, there's also one called Edge Hill that is grown, named after his street. But you see the leaf formation? Look at how beautiful that leaf formation is compared to this one. Of course, the whole reason you grow mangoes is to get fruit right there. And the beautiful one that I like so much doesn't have any fruit. I wonder why. Anyway, this tree's big. It's like 30 feet tall. This is probably the biggest one here. Looks like it has about an 18-inch caliper. So I don't know how old that might be. You can really see a difference in foliage here. See the curl? Look at the curl in the leaf pattern on this one here. And then that one's different up there. So anyway, what else can I say here? I just want to thank Paul for being such a pioneer. Paul started the Rare Fruit Growers Society, which is huge now. He was the guy who started it. And these are the trees that he had. And they are just beautiful and full of fruit. Well, I just can't seem to walk away from these trees just yet. I just want to kind of sit here with them and touch them a little bit, touching history. So this is the one that I'm so intrigued about with the leaf, and I'm realizing one of the reasons I like it so much is it actually makes this, not only is it big and wide and really dark green, it has this wave to it. See the wave? The way it waves? And it gives it, when they all do that in profusion, you see like that one up there, it's got like a curl to it. See the curl and the density? This is just super, I mean, this is like a beautiful plant just for the leaf. I mean, irrespective of, there's absolutely no fruit in this tree, but irrespective of the fruit. But yeah, I just want to revel in this place a little bit more. I'm going to give you a really beautiful glow shot. These are probably some of the tallest mangoes I've ever seen in California, and definitely the healthiest. Look at that beautiful foliage. So we're realizing that we can grow these things in the Bay Area, and I have one at my ranch in winters that's just growing like a weed, and you could see how beautiful. I'm going to step back and you can see I need to come here in the morning. Look how dark green these trees are, and it looks like there's not much care to them. Now, it looks like we're using a bubbler system here. What's also interesting is, I don't think this site needs it, but the street itself is going to be giving off heat, as is all of that rock under the trees. But these trees are so big now, it doesn't matter. And as the trees get older and bigger, they become hardier and hardier and hardier. You see that there's a lot of cherimoyas here, a lot of adamoyas. There's a big tree down there. That's a big mango right there. That's probably 30 feet tall. And then that's one right there, real big one. And of course we have these here. And I'm going to take a good look at the comparison of this fruit and see if I can discern different. This one's definitely different from the one down the way. There's lots of it on the ground, that's not right. I actually just ate one. Maybe if I find a really yellow one, I'll try it. It's extremely sour. Right, here's a yellow one. But that's not going to be good, no matter what. Yeah, look how big and wide that leaf is. Look at that leaf. That is sexy. Yeah, this one over here looks like the more Philippine type shape. And look at how many mangoes there are. And it's kind of thought that the Philippine is really the hardiest of all. And I believe if you look on my YouTube channel for the Northern California mango, that's the one that is on there. I have a video on a big tree. It's doing great. Oh, there's some big fruit way up there. See that big fruit? Way up there. Way up there. Right there. And, but the one, look at the new growth here. See how those are long and straight? Right there. Real long and straight. And then, like I said, this one's got the curly cues. So pretty. All right, let's get some in the sunlight. And so I would say if you're into growing exotic fruit, you should certainly grow the California Rare Fruit Growers Society. And, it looks like there's some little fallen mangoes that are kind of yellow. Like there's one right there. Yeah. Right here. This one's yellow. And then so is this one here. Right there. I wonder if I can eat that. There you go. Mm, mm. Mm.
Good?
It's getting there. It's getting there. It's
Probably gonna grow hard.
definitely better than the other ones. But
Yeah, it's a yellow.
yeah, it's yellow.
If it's a bigger one, then it's a little,
Yeah.
There's
Wouldn't you agree though, looking at this tree, you guys will never walk this trail again and not look at how beautiful this particular tree is in the middle with that leaf structure.
Yeah.
So these are neighbors here. I pointed out the leaf structure. And you agree that that's super beautiful. I mean, they're all beautiful, but that one's especially beautiful, right?
Yeah, also there in the back.
Yeah, yeah.
That also
So that's my favorite though, right there. That thing is so pretty.
Well, I guess they spent a long time to get it looking like that.
60 years so far. So anyway, that's what's going on here. And you're going, it's pretty good. It's a little sour. But, all right, one last look on how beautiful Spanish architecture and mangoes. We'll frame that up just like that. Yes, you can grow mangoes in California and even in Northern California. So come on down to Golden Gate Palms and buy a few.